Good evening and welcome to the post-game press conference here at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in Jakarta, Indonesia. Group G action tonight, Spain beating Iran 85-65. We are joined by head coach Hakan Demir and Arslan Kazemi. Arslan, can you give us some comments about tonight's game, please?
Obviously, this tournament so far, it wasn't what we were expecting at this point. And about today's game, we know we were playing against a world champion, and any mistake that we make, they're gonna take advantage of it. I think we put up a good fight with them, and I'm proud of my teammates here.
Thank you. Coach?
Yes, like Arslan said, the team fought until the last second, and of course they are punishing every mistake perfectly, actually, and they have a good tempo. Until the end they kept the tempo high. We try to answer with this young roster, and I think we got good experience from this game, and also we kept the system until the last second together. And of course, I'm proud of this fight of the players.
Thank you, Coach. And we will start with questions in English for Arslan, if we have any. If not, we will go into questions for the coach. Yep.
Good evening, Coach. I'm Rebi from Kompas Daily newspaper. Yesterday, maybe Iran will meet France in the classification round, right? What do you think about that? And for Iran, this is the chance to win slot for Olympic. And while France has automatically qualified to France to Olympic, what do you think about that? What the chance for Iran to Olympic?
After this Ivory Coast game, I think directly to attend to Olympic chance is very less, because also our average is not good enough. But still we have a game, 2 games, and maybe not directly to Olympics, but I believe for pre-Olympics tournament we have a chance.
Do we have any other questions? Do we have questions in another language? Nope. If not, yeah, go ahead.
How about competition with Japan? We know that Japan won once in the group, in the first quarter, first group, first round. How do you think about that?
Sorry, I couldn't understand.
Japan. The competition with Japan we know that the best Asian team will qualify to Olympic.
Okay, but I think Japan has only still 1 win, right? I don't know the results. So it's 1 win in, still you can have a chance for directly to Olympics. And we lost this last Ivory Coast game at the last shot. We could have this win. And that's the reason I showed the reaction, because this kind of one positions games, and right now they are deciding about everything for the future of one country to attend to Olympics, and the young players to have experience for the Olympics. And I was believing we deserved it. So for the 1 win, and then in front of us there is 2 more games, France and Lebanon game, we could have directly attend to Olympics. So my reaction is not about one position, it's about the all future. It's deciding by one call. So of course I know what is how much important is Olympics for any country. That's the reason we could be in the better situation, I believe.
And if there are no more questions, that will, yep.
Coach, Iran's play better more than the others' game. Do you think in the game of France and Lebanon, Iran can play better?
Actually, as the basketball quality, okay, we were totally collapsed in Brazil game, the first game, and but after every game we are Ivory Coast game and this game we are still fighting. We are playing a system. We are staying together. So I don't see anything. Of course, we are playing good opponents. France, anyhow, we became to this second group. But they have high quality, and many times they played finals in Europe, in world top 4 always. They have quality, but we will do our best, of course. And until the last second, first of all, okay, maybe because of these averages, maybe we missed directly Olympics, because I don't believe one win not enough for after this for these Olympics because of our averages. But for the pre-Olympic tournament and then the next summer to make this Iran national team is occupied and to continue the practices, continue the development of the young guys and continue to this experience and young guys connection and the country basketball, we will until the last second, we will fight for this tournament for the next summer.
Do we have any more questions? So that will conclude the first part of our post-game press conference. We will be back. Thank you. welcome back to the post-game press conference here at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Just a reminder, Group G action, Spain beating Iran 85-65. We are joined by Spanish head coach Sergio Scariolo and Victor Claver. Victor, can you please give us some words about tonight's game?
Well, sit down.
Just speak close.
Okay. It was the third game. We knew we needed the win to go to the next round and to do it with confidence. And I think we did a good job. Obviously, we need some time to play at the best level, but we did it at the end, and you can see it in the score. And I think that's we had our goal in the game, and we are thinking in the next game now.
Great, thank you. And Coach?
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate Victor for his birthday and for being one of our role models, one of the players whom our young generation should aspire to, and to Rudy Fernandez for becoming the player with more presence in the history of our national team. To really great persons, great players. Once again, sometimes young players want to look at highlights, spectacular plays. I would advise them to look close to how these guys now, basically at the end of their career, are playing basketball, team basketball, helping their team to win. Said that, about the game, I think that probably the first game in my career where I didn't call a timeout because I wanted our players to figure it out after slumps or bad stretches, how to get off those bad moments by themselves. Of course, we were communicating, but I didn't want to stop the game because they need to be the ones who on the floor step up, get together, huddle in the middle of the floor and find a way. And I think basically they did it. Defensively was not a great game. Offensively, our percentages were not great, but 32 assists out of the 35 baskets or 36 baskets or whatever. It's extremely huge data, which talks by itself about the quality of our ball movement and about our offense, even if sometimes we miss some layup or some open three. Once again, our defense got better when Alberto Diaz checked into the game, which is happening many times. Our game changes really when he gets on the game, and it happened today. Not too much more to add.
Great, thank you, Coach. And we will start with questions in English for Victor, if we have any. Yep.
Congrats on the win. Probably this is going to be a question for both player and the coach. So the next opponents in top 16 is going to be Canada and Latvia. What can you say about those two teams? What do you expect from them?
Well, obviously, Latvia has been playing great. They have really good players that we know, some of them because they play in Spain, and we know they are skilled and they play together, and they have a big support from their fans that travel here to support the team, and they are playing with big confidence. So we have to be aware of that. And Canada, we play against them in Spain in the preparation, and we know how good they are also, and they are coming to the next round playing great, winning all the games easily, and playing together with the assist record in one of those games. So we have to be ready.
Well, I agree basically with what Vitor said. Two very good teams, very well coached. Um, we need to beat one of them at least, right, to make it to the next round, which is our goal for this season. Make it to the quarterfinals and then relax and see what happens. But it's going to be a hell of a challenge. Two very, very, very good teams, so it's going to be tough.
Yep.
Victor, José Pereira, Café Belgrado. I'd like to ask you, you had a preparation game against Canada and you'll match them again soon. But there is any difference when you play a team against a team that is full of NBA players? Like there is any tactical or physical difference when you clash against these players?
Well, we know for them some of them is the first time playing FIBA basketball, and we know it's a challenge for them, but they are here for a reason, to compete for their country. So they are very motivated, as like we saw in the games, and they are ready to change a little bit the style of playing to win games, and that's the most important for them. Obviously, for us, it's something that we know. We've been playing together for many years, but with their quality, if they play together, is a big challenge.
And we'll move on to Coach now. Oh, hold on. Just this is a post-game press conference from the Spain-Iran game. I know Canada and Latvia are coming up, but if we can try and keep our questions about what happened today. Thank you. Yep.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations for the winning. 3 days ago, you tell us about the fierce competition to the second round, and you didn't mention Latvia at all. And the first.
Sorry, I didn't mention.
Latvia. You said France, Brazil, your team, and Canada.
I can't get the question.
In the interview, practice court interview, you said the fierce competition for the second round is between your team, France, and Canada.
No, I never said that. You're probably wrong. You probably get the wrong statement. I never said that. So I
record that. I record your statement. So
you're wrong. I'm sorry, but you're wrong. You are recalling bad. Yes. Everybody can make mistake.
Okay. Thank you, Coach.
Yep, in the back.
Coach, congratulations for the game. Alireza Ruzbani from Iran Aparat Sport. It was the 3 times in a row that you're playing against Iran, 2019 Olympics, and this was the 3rd times. As a coach, do you see any process in Iran's basketball?
Well, I think Iran proves that it is a good basketball country because they compete, they have good players, they have a good team basketball. They are exporting their players, their top players, of course, to foreign leagues, and we never had an easy time with them, neither in 2018 nor tonight, and that's absolutely a proof of efficiency. And then I seize the opportunity to really congratulate Haddadi, because he's been basically accompanying us during so many years as an opponent sometimes in different groups, but he has been one of the most impressive players of these world competitions. So I'm aware that he's probably quitting with the national team today, and I think it was a pleasure to play with him. He's a great player. I mean, unbelievable passer. He's a good shooter. I recall when he was in Memphis, too, that everybody loved him as a person, too. So just my respect to Daddy.
And we will open up the floor to questions in Spanish now. Or English.
Good evening, Coach and Victor. Vincent from Hello Basket. What do you guys think about Juan Nunes' performance after 3 games he playing for the Spanish national team? Do you think he can win the Wonder Rising Star trophy at this tournament?
Which player, sorry?
Juan Nunes.
Oh, Nunes.
Well, if he plays like tonight, definitely not.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
And do we have any questions in Spanish? No questions in Spanish? Ah. At the back, the woman.
Venga, empiezo yo. Felicidades, Víctor, por tu cumpleaños, por la victoria. Te quería preguntar por esto. Tú has pasado muchos años con la selección, has vivido muchos cumpleaños en equipo. ¿Esto lo hace más bonito, más especial, tu cumpleaños, lo de los 253 partidos con Rudy? ¿Qué es lo que se hace? ¿Se celebra de forma especial? ¿Pocha? No sé. Es un momento bonito para vivirlo con el equipo.
Bueno, sin duda es especial, ¿no? Quizá los primeros. Hoy me mandaba un miembro del staff de 2010, me ha mandado una foto, que cumplía 22 años en el Mundial de Turquía y hoy con 35 estoy aquí, que es algo que por aquel entonces pues ni me imaginaba y bueno, pues la verdad que muy contento de poder hacerlo, de poder estar tanto tiempo con la selección. Siempre he dicho que me considero un afortunado de poder vivir tantos partidos y tantos campeonatos aquí. Y bueno, es un poco lo que me llevo, ¿no? Evidentemente me gustaría estar con mi familia en casa y celebrarlo, pero no hay manera más especial que hacerlo en un mundial y jugando un partido y ganándolo.
Buenas noches a todos. Feliz cumpleaños, Víctor. Coach, a mí me gustaría preguntarle por el inicio de partido. Ayer nos decía, es humano relajarse, pero el cuádruple cambio fue un mensaje muy claro antes de finalizar el primer cuarto. Lo que viene ahora por delante exige máxima concentración desde el minuto 1.
Estoy de acuerdo, no te puedo decir nada más. Estoy de acuerdo, no ha sido un inicio con mucha concentración. Desde luego, lo que viene a partir de ahora requerirá una concentración total y absoluta desde el minuto 1.
Hola, Sergio. Hola, ¿qué tal? Si no te he entendido mal, has dicho que ha podido ser el primer partido de tu carrera que no has pedido un tiempo muerto. ¿Era un plan de... ¿Lo tenías pensado de antes o conforme has visto el partido has pensado que era lo mejor para que los jugadores encontrasen soluciones?
No, he querido justo no romperlos, porque obviamente ellos han pedido tiempo muerto, hemos comunicado desde la línea, desde la banda, hemos tenido parones del partido, etcétera, etcétera, pero lo que no quería era parar los parciales positivos del rival con un tiempo muerto, porque quería que fueran los mismos jugadores en la cancha que encontraran la manera, ¿no? Obviamente, las sustituciones que se operaban. Yo creo que un equipo tiene que crecer, que madurar desde dentro, mucho más que con input externos, aunque obviamente luego cada uno hace su trabajo. El mío es justo de dar inputs externos al grupo de los jugadores, pero hoy quería que fueran ellos los que en esos momentos así, negativos, encontraran la manera y creo que básicamente lo han hecho siempre, ¿no? Ha habido esos downs, pero han sido capaces de parar un poco la hemorragia y de salir adelante.
Hola Sergio, Juan Morenilla del País. ¿Qué balance haces de esta primera fase? ¿Qué cosas te han gustado más de la selección y qué cosas menos? Gracias.
Bueno, un balance positivo, desde luego, superar de una manera, yo creo, jugando bien a baloncesto, ¿no? La primera fase era el objetivo. Al margen de los resultados, que esto es lo que ve todo el mundo, yo estoy bastante satisfecho de cómo hemos jugado, de cómo hemos movido el balón. Podemos mejorar todavía en movilidad, en generosidad, en ritmo, en altruismo, pero yo creo que ahí hemos estado sinceramente bien. Coincidiendo, por otro lado, los momentos peores cuando hemos parado el balón y hemos abusado del bote o del 1 contra 1, incluso dentro de la pintura, que no es desde luego nuestra especialidad. Entiendo que defensivamente la propia competición nos impondrá una subida de tono, sobre todo de continuidad de rendimiento, con independencia de los quintetos que están en campo, porque si necesitamos siempre tener en campo los determinados 5 o 6 jugadores para tener un rendimiento defensivo muy alto, tendremos que tener un gran acierto por parte de ellos y no va a ser fácil. No va a ser fácil porque enfrente tendremos defensas muy buenas. Sin embargo, si también los jugadores que tienen un poco más de capacidad natural anotadora, ¿no? de talento para meter puntos, subirán su nivel defensivo, podremos competir contra rivales de un nivel superior. Si no lo harán, va a ser muy difícil. Aquí o defendemos con 12 y posiblemente también atacamos con 12, o no tenemos a ningún top player que solo pueda puede ganar los partidos por su cuenta. Eso es evidente, lo sabemos todos. No hay ninguna novedad, ni dentro del grupo es una verdad que nos ocultamos y ahora soy curioso de ver, ¿no?, si los siguientes desafíos corresponderán con una subida de dureza, de intensidad, de concentración, sobre todo la faceta defensiva por parte de todos los jugadores, con independencia de su capacidad de aportación en ataque.
Sí, Sergio. Guillermo García para relevo. Has comenzado la intervención en inglés felicitando a Víctor y a Rudy por el tema de las internacionalidades. ¿Rudy está bien? ¿Ha sido meramente descanso su ausencia?
Sí.
Gracias.
Sí, está bien. Tenemos que cuidarlo, obviamente. Tiene 38 años, no son pocos, pero en un partido, digamos, decisivo estaba en condiciones de jugar.
Hola Sergio, Luis Mendiola del periódico. El otro día vi que tenías como una charla especial con Juancho. No sé si necesita refuerzo especial para dar el paso ese que necesita también el equipo con él. ¿En ese sentido te ha dejado más tranquilo hoy el partido que ha hecho él?
No me baso sobre los puntos que mete Juancho, desde luego. Pues, Juancho tiene muchos puntos en las manos. El equipo trabaja mucho para él, para generar esas opciones de tiro, y él tiene mucho talento para convertirla. Pero yo hablo con todos los jugadores. Un día con 2 o 3, otro día con otros 2 o 3, y no ha sido nada especial, ni mucho menos la causa por la cual hoy ha anotado muchos puntos. Desde luego, normalmente cuando hablo con los jugadores son otros aspectos mucho más... no es que los puntos no sean importantes, pero mucho más importante por recordar, ¿no?, que son los que menos naturalmente y fácilmente salen de los jugadores. Pero, repito, no es un caso específico de un jugador en un momento dado.
Do we have any other questions? No, that will conclude our press conference tonight. Thank you.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Bye.